Hello, my friends. Welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. It is a scorcher in the boot today in the great state of Louisiana. It is burning up. The ground is brown, and we need some more rain. I mean, it is terrible. And the sun is trying to kill us because we're under a heat advisory. So that means that I'm staying in the house in the AC and watching some movies. And I just want to say thank you guys for stopping by to talk about some movies with me. Today I'm going to be talking about a movie from 1958 directed by Mervyn LeRoy, starring Andy Griffith, called No Time for Sergeants. Okay, I'm a big Andy Griffith fan. Always have been since I was a little kid. I grew up watching the Andy Griffith Show with Opie and Barney and Gomer and Goober and Aunt Bee and all them. You know, I grew up watching Matlock with my grandparents. So Andy Griffith has always been kind of a staple in my life. You know what I mean? He's always been there when in times of need, when I need cheering up. And this is actually a different turn for Andy Griffith. I'm used to seeing Andy as the headstrong, you know, the lovable kind sheriff or the headstrong attorney. I've never seen him as the incompetent buffoon, but he plays it well. Okay, so this movie is basically about a Georgia farm boy. He gets drafted by Uncle Sam. He's proud as pie, man. He's so excited. He says, I'm going to be in the Army, but I don't think the Army's ready for him because he just goes in there and starts bumbling. But the thing is, it's one of those comedies that I think was way ahead of its time, because some of the comedy in it was just, it was slick, man. It was under the radar. Like, if you really weren't paying attention or something like that, you would have missed it and you wouldn't have found it funny. But just the situational comedy itself was like, there's a scene, for instance, where they're trying to get him in trouble because they don't want him to pass the infantry test or whatever it is, so he'll go be in the company with the guys he's with. And so they take him out and they're like, we're all gonna get drunk, or we're gonna take you and get you drunk, you know, we're gonna get you on a leave so you'd be good for the, you know, but we'll have you back in time to get you to your test in the morning. And so they're planning on like foiling his plans. They don't want him to go, so they're gonna get him drunk. But it's like one of those things where they're all drinking around him and he's drinking, but he ain't getting drunk, and they're all trashed, you know, and they all have to go back and they don't get to their exams the next morning. And his Georgia farm boy accent, like, I do declare, you know, and stuff like that. Like, it is priceless. And there's a funny thing is that Don Knotts is actually in the film, and he plays a really serious sergeant. So it's almost like Bizarre World Andy Griffith in a way, because Andy's the goofball and Don Knotts is the serious sergeant who's like, you're going to do this way and blah, blah, blah. So it was a really, really fun film for me. And it was really interesting because, again, like I said, the comedy was solid. Ahead of its time comedy with the situational stuff. The acting was good. Andy Griffith himself was awesome in this. He was genuinely funny and really, like, he was funny, and he was fun to watch. His body language. His body language was like, you could tell like his character was trying to do what he was supposed to do, but he just sometimes couldn't figure it out, or sometimes he would say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing, and it was priceless, man. I've actually watched it twice recently. The first time was it came on to my my regular TV channels, right? It was on there, and I just caught kind of the tail end of it, and I said, okay, well, there's Andy Griffith. That'll be fun to watch. And so I watched the tail end of it. And then the other night, it was like 1 a.m. I had woken up from kind of dozing off, and it was on, and so I finished watching it then. And then the same day, later that morning, about 10 o'clock, it came on again, and I watched it. So I've watched it twice all the way through, and I absolutely adored it. If I could find a physical copy of it to own, I would. Or even a digital copy, because this is it's really funny, and it's hard to find. You know, you're not going to find it streaming. You're not going to find a copy to buy. But if you ever get a chance to check this movie out, this is definitely an old school comedy that sets the tone for future comedies just with the way it's presented. Excuse me. I loved it. Thought it was great. I think you'll love it if you ever get a chance to watch it. I'm going to give No Time for Sergeants 4 out of 5 stars. Again, ahead of its time with the comedy. Andy Griffith is young. He's versatile. He's great in this role. I really liked him in it. And that's it for No Time for Sergeants, guys. If you liked my reviews, by all means, like and subscribe. If you've seen No Time for Sergeants, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know, you know, if you liked it or not. And as always, guys, I'm going to keep making these things as long as you guys keep watching them. Peace out. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.